Are you from Chicago?
I am, yeah. I grew up on the south side in a suburb.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you a fan of any particular Chicago sports team?
Oh, yes. You know, I grew up on the south side, so I should be a Sox fan, White Sox fan. But I love the Cubs. And the reason I love the Cubs is kind of superficial is because when I was growing up, the White Sox were on black and white on WFLD TV, UHF, and the Cubs were on in living color on Channel 9, WGN. So I like the Cubs better. And, you know, in my neighborhood, you did not wear your Cubs hat outside because you get your butt kicked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're a South Sider who likes the Cubs.
Love the Cubs.
Just because they were in living color locally.
Exactly. And then I, of course, grew to love the, you know, the boys of summer, as Harry Carey used to call them. And I would watch baseball games while at work. You know, we always had a little TV somewhere.
Where were you working?
I worked temp jobs mostly. And, you know, I'd have on the old transistor radio, and I'd be listening to the game. And if there was a television in the office, we'd have it turned on.
Did you ever meet Harry? Did you ever get fortunate enough through your business at all to meet Harry Carey?
No, I didn't.
When I went to Northwestern Graduate School.
You did?
I did. That's after which is where this big Richard Rich Dick thing went down.
Right.
So I went to Northwestern Medill School of Journalism to, you know, so the reason why I bring that up is I was at school when the Cubs made a managerial change, and they had a press conference at 10 in the morning. So I used my Medill School of Journalism press card, in quotes, to go cover it. And Harry Carey was there at 10 in the morning, several Bloody Marys into the day. And it's something I will never, ever forget. Just seeing him there literally and just... He definitely was not a sober man.
No. And he was a spokesperson for beer. What was it? The Cubs. What was the beer for the Old Style? But when he was, you know, he was the color guy for the Sox.
That's right. Before
when
the
I was
Cubs,
growing up,
right?
And it was Falstaff beer.
What a perfect name for him, for Falstaff.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Falstaff is perfect.
Do you think he got the Shakespearean reference?
God, no. No, I don't think he got that at all. But I love listening to him. And before that was Jack Brickhouse.
Oh, for sure.
You remember Jack Brickhouse? Where did you grow up?
I grew up in New York City.
Oh, okay.
But I'm an aficionado of broadcasters and broadcasting.
Yeah,
and
of course you are.
So did you have any special sort of emotional moment with the Cubs finally winning it all?
I did, but you know, it was kind of removed because since I lived in Los Angeles, I'm no longer a big sports fan.
Sure.
And
well, you're busy. You've got about a million jobs.
Going on. Yeah, no. But I mean, I was big time when I was a kid.
Right.
And so I was with a little bit of guilt at my Fairweather fandom that I experienced great joy.
I mean, come on. I mean,
great joy watching that series.
But Fairweather fandom doesn't matter when the Cubs break the curse for over 100 freaking years.
Yeah, and they're still quite good. Just.
But you must have known people even on the south side of Chicago for whom a Cubs World Series victory would never have been imagined.
Well,
right?
all of my friends now from high school were way into it, way into it. The whole thing with the Sox and the Cubs, you know, as you get older, doesn't matter so much anymore.
Sure.
And the Sox won, what, about 15 years ago?
They did.
Yeah.
They did. They got there first, which I'm sure was
it was a big deal.
A big deal, obviously, but also that they could stick it to their Cubs friends.
Yeah, exactly.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.